Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. We know what that means. It is Trending Thursday. We want to know what's trending with all of you. Good morning, everyone. This is Carol Sue, aka Naughty Boss, live with you.
This does. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Janice, aka Wellness Diva 5.0 on this Trending Thursday. And what is trending in my world? Well, you know, that's an open book, of course, but you know, doing a lot of things today. I have to do a big recording for an audio summit, and I was waiting for the perfect day when you know who wasn't going to be around. So I'm excited to get that done. And yeah, and looking forward to some company flying in this evening.
There you go. And you know what? I always should, just do a quick scroll as to what is trending in the world of all things social media, and a lot of mixed bags on just different things. I was looking at different gadgets, looking into what Yossi was talking about yesterday with the ball. So I was trying to find the right size ball. You know, I'm always open to new equipment to, get that health and wellness on. But we want to know what's going on in your world, in your life, because we want to share what we feel is impactful. But that may be different from what you think is impactful from trending. So did you notice anything buzzing? Not talking specifically about yourself, but, anything buzzing in the world of anything?
Well, if you're referring to maybe any national news, I really haven't watched the news per se. The last couple of days, I've caught bits and pieces. So
yeah, no, I haven't noticed. I actually have not even really watched the news.
But I have seen some clips from Don Jr. and quite comical, I might add, in some certain aspects when you look at word salads and things of that nature.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I've been really good about that. I've really been paying attention to that kind of stuff, because we're going to be over inundated come as we get closer to November. We're going to be more inundated with, you get the alerts, you get the ads, you get the, the phone calls. So I try to ignore that. And as things come up, what is trending that I've noticed is blocking. So blocking out the noise and using the word multitask. So blocking out the noise that is disrupting your path of health, wellness, fitness, positive mindset. So blocking out the noise. A lot of people are really grooving on blocking out, because you're going to get over inundated with ads and text messages and phone calls from numbers that you don't know regarding what is coming up. So a lot of people like block, delete phone number, block phone number, and it's becoming a regular event, because as we get closer to November, we're going to be getting more and more of those. So I heard a lot of people chatting about the blocking out the noise. And, we have to do that from time to time, because our real focus takes a lot of mindset, takes a lot of effort to make sure that we stay on track. We don't get distracted by all the other nonsense.
Yes, that is correct. And, blocking for me means just that. And, I, like I said, haven't really paid attention to that, because now, as you said, with the midterms coming up, and they're starting to come in fast and furious. And, sometimes I don't remember, like, you get like a text alert, and I'm like, I don't remember signing up for this. I'm sure I did.
Right.
But I'm just like, stop, or, just getting rid of the noise, because it clutters, kind of clutters your thoughts. And I have, of course, concentrating on different things going on. So blocking out the noise means, protecting your energy. So if maybe you don't want to call it blocking, just think of it as protecting your energy. Just for instance, as I think the other day, what's today, Thursday, so I think it was Tuesday, got a breaking news alert that the first lady at 1600 was diagnosed with COVID. I wish her well, of course.
Oh, I didn't even know that one.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's how much I'm blocking the noise. And from my perspective, a lot of people, from different aspects, all walks of life, they get it. You don't even know that they've gotten it because they don't make this, national announcement. Now I get because of the that she's staying at the People's House at Whitewood. I guess be news. I don't know.
I just don't think that's okay. Mention it on the evening news, but breaking news, nah, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's how it came, as breaking news. Yeah, I wouldn't think that would be breaking news. I think breaking news would be they're predicting, I believe, in sometime in September that we will reach the over 4 million mark on people coming in from all areas of our country.
Yes, so
That would be breaking news because that's a huge number. Over 4 million. Holy moly.
it certainly is. And blocking the news or blocking the clutter means doing just that to protect your energy. But what else is trending? I put up my little clipboard thingy, but it's, you think you're putting it up straight. It's a tad crooked, but hey, it adds a little, diversion. It's kind of funny when you walk in and it's like, it's a little bit on a slant.
I know I do that sometimes, and I'm pretty good about measuring and then, making sure that depending on the frame or whatever I'm doing, and then, I do horizontal, I do vertical, whatnot. And there's one picture, I think everyone can relate to that you have something in your house that is a tad off. And probably to the naked eye, most people don't even see it, but you see it because you know that you're the one that put it up and it was just a tad off, and it drives you bonkers.
Yeah, and I even tried, it was one of those, double stick thingies, and I even tried just to see if I could, fix it, but it's like on there, so I'm like, okay, whatever, it's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
It's just one of those things that it's going to be there and it's going to drive you kooky.
Yeah. And of course, Carrie will probably say, why'd you put that on the wall? And then you take it off and I'm gonna have to repaint it and whatever.
Well, they have that double-sided tape that you can use that comes off the wall kind of nicely.
Well, that's kind of what that is, but it's secure on there. So of course, when, if and when I go to take it off, it's gonna leave. It'll probably leave it marked, but whatever.
Yeah, you need to do a little touch-up paint. It's all good. How's the weather there?
It's pretty good. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
Currently in North Haven, it's 70 degrees.
Not bad.
Ooh, chilly.
Bring your sweatshirt or little.
Yeah, I got a sweatshirt already packed. It's one of those things where you leave warmer weather, and I tend to be freezing on the plane, so I wear like semi warmer clothing and then layer with, I start with a tank top and then I layer it with a sweatshirt, and then usually I take a small blanket with me because I freeze. And depending on where, wherever I'm going, and then I land, I'm like, sometimes I'll have to change of clothes if I feel like I need it. But I think I'm dressed appropriately today, so I shouldn't have any issues. But yeah, we're excited. We are excited to see family and friends. It'll be fun. And we're hoping that everyone on this Trending Thursday, as we always say, is don't wait for something to trend. You be the trendsetter, right? Don't you think everyone should be the trendsetter?
Oh, absolutely. And, being the trendsetter, like, just think of the things that you love to do and that you're great at. And that's what I think about being a trendsetter. So, yeah.
Yeah, don't wait for something to come around. I mean, you may have a certain knack on doing something that's a talent and that other people might want to utilize. So you got to share it. A lot of our talents are really trend-setting type things, or, pushing the envelope a little bit. Maybe you should be the one pushing the envelope a little bit on, something that you're passionate about. And when you do that, you feel like, wow. Because how many times, I think we can all, this is another thing we can all relate to. An idea comes out and you're like, darn, I thought about that idea like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Why didn't I invent that? How many of us can say that? I don't know one person Well, I'm sure there are some people out there, but I don't think I know anyone that cannot relate to that. That's, one of those relatable items that, pops into someone's head like, oh my God, I could have created that. Or why didn't I think of that? Or I had that thought idea. And then you kind of like try to rationalize that it was your idea first, although someone else came out with it. But you didn't have the patent on it, but it was your idea. You own it.
Well, yeah, I mean, and when subjects like that come up, the first thing I think of is that movie with Tom Hanks. Oh gosh, what was the name of that movie? Now it's gonna drive me nuts, but he's he plays a character that's a little slower, and Forrest Gump, that
Oh,
movie.
yeah. Yes.
There were so many significant historical events, and yet things that people thought of like inventions that ended up being huge.
Right. Very creative time, there's so many different generations that they really had some creativity going on, and or reinvented the wheel of something that was very creative back then. Frequently you'll see it like an old toy, and now they've switched it around or made it into something else similar but not quite the same. So they're repurposing. So I would say there's a lot of we had a lot of creative minds, and now we're at the point where a lot of things are repurposed in a different way, which makes them so fun. Yesterday, thinking of that, they did a different type of, I would classify it as a type of bingo. Now, it wasn't bingo where, you had to, go across or up or down. You didn't have a card of numbers, but what they did was they would take 5 playing cards, all different suits, all different numbers, and staple them. So you bought each bunch for $1. And so they were stapled. Then they gave you the chips, and then they would call the numbers. So if you've got one of the hands, because they had it kind of shaped like a hand, spread out like if you were spreading out your cards, and they were stapled. And one of our friends won one of the pots, which was $40. So she was pretty excited about that. So, again, repurposing a different way of doing like a bingo, but with a little added flair. And it's just something that you keep stapled. You can throw them in a box, and just a different way of playing without, getting the cards and the Dopplers and whatever the heck those things are called, Doppers, ploppers, Doppers. What are those things called when you play bingo?
The blotters. Blotter, B-L-O.
A blotter on there, ploppers, blotters, whatever they're called. Anywho, you don't have to do any of that stuff. You don't get a card, and you can reuse them, because they're all different numbers, and they're already stapled. So it's a great way to set up a board really quick here, do a little pot. I think they were, like I said, it was $1 a hand. So it was like $3 a game. So it was just a kind of a fun, goofy little thing to do. But it was for me, it was like a repurposed type of bingo.
Yeah, that is kind of neat when you think about it. Wow.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. Well, on that note, we want to know what, do you have an invention? Are you thinking of being a trendsetter on something specifically that you want to own the rights to instead of having someone else invent it? Whatever it may be. We always say, limit your scroll. Yes, there's a lot of things that are trending, but limit your scroll. If it's noise and it's impeding your ability to succeed at your day in any way, shape, or form, either hit the pause button, the delete button, shut it off, or unsubscribe, block, or delete. That's what's trending.
Yes. And on that note, we will see you tomorrow morning, and we'll actually be together on this screen. Excited for that. It will be Fantabulous Friday. Today is today's 18th. Okay, I'm a little off on my days, but in any event, my name is Janice, aka Wellness Diva 5.0, and I'm with 2
sisters, and this is Carol Sue, aka Naughty Boss, live, ready to get my fly like an eagle. Yeah, one of those. Anyways, you have a great day. Be the trendsetter, as we said. We will see you tomorrow for Fantabulous Friday. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.